Have you ever pondered the enigma that is the Bermuda Triangle? Nestled in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, this mysterious triangle stretches between the points of Miami, Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. Covering a sprawling area, this region has been the subject of numerous myths, legends, and debates, earning itself the chilling nickname, the Devil's Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle's reputation as a hotspot for unexplained disappearances began to solidify in the mid-20th century, though tales of strange occurrences go back even further. Ships, planes, and even people are said to have vanished into thin air without a trace. These incidents have been documented with varying degrees of detail, but each story shares a common thread: the eerie and unexplainable nature of the disappearance. What makes the Bermuda Triangle truly captivating is not just the number of disappearances, but the manner in which they occurred. Communication logs abruptly cut off, experienced pilots and sailors lost in calm weather, and wreckage rarely found. These peculiar details form the backbone of the legend that surrounds this area. The allure of the Bermuda Triangle isn't just based on disappearances. It's also wrapped up in a shroud of speculation and mystery. Why do these disappearances happen? Is there something supernatural at play, or can science provide a more mundane explanation? Theories range from magnetic anomalies affecting navigation instruments to methane hydrates releasing gas and causing water density to suddenly decrease, sinking ships unexpectedly. Despite numerous investigations, the triangle still keeps many of its secrets fiercely guarded. While skeptics argue that the Bermuda Triangle is no more mysterious than any other part of the ocean, the legend persists. It continues to capture the imagination of adventurers, researchers, and storytellers alike. The stories from this region speak to a human fascination with the unknown and a relentless quest to understand the unexplainable. Now let's take a step back in time to the first known disappearance. The year is 1945, and the world is a very different place. Amid the echoes of a global conflict winding down, a baffling mystery unfolds over the azure expanses of the Atlantic. It involves Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers, which embarked on what should have been a routine training flight. But as they soared over the area known today as the Bermuda Triangle, they vanished without a trace. The weather on that fateful December day was reported as favorable, with clear skies and calm seas. Yet the last transmissions from the flight painted a picture of growing confusion. The lead pilot's voice crackled over the radio, his tone laced with uncertainty. "We are entering white water, nothing seems right, we don't know where we are, the water is green, no white." It was their final communication. Extensive search efforts ensued, deploying both air and sea units, yet no evidence of the aircraft or the 14 crewmen was ever found. This marked the beginning of a string of unexplained disappearances. Fast forward to 1954, and we encounter another perplexing case. On a seemingly routine flight, a U.S. Navy aircraft known as Flight 441 set off with 42 passengers on board. This flight, tasked with a regular patrol over the Atlantic, was last heard from while it was flying over the area known today as the Bermuda Triangle. The disappearance of Flight 441 was sudden and without warning. Weather conditions were reported to be favorable, and the aircraft was in good mechanical condition, making the vanishing all the more baffling. An extensive search operation ensued involving multiple ships and aircraft. Despite the scale of the effort, no trace of the plane or its passengers was ever found. Theories about what happened to Flight 441 range from spatial disorientations to magnetic anomalies, but none have been substantiated with concrete evidence. The lack of distress signals or debris left many questions unanswered. The Bermuda Triangle had claimed another victim, further deepening the mystery. In 1963, a commercial ship met the same fate. The SS Marine Sulphur Queen, a tanker vessel, embarked on what would be its final voyage through the enigmatic waters of the Bermuda Triangle. Originally built in 1944 as a T-2 tanker for World War II, this ship was later converted to carry molten sulfur, a detail that may have contributed to its mysterious disappearance. Before setting sail on its last journey, the Marine Sulphur Queen was known to have a history of maintenance issues. Reports from previous crews highlighted problems with the vessel's structural integrity, particularly concerning its conversion to a sulfur carrier. Despite these warnings, the ship, with 39 souls aboard, departed Beaumont, Texas, heading towards Norfolk, Virginia. The weather at the time of the ship's departure was relatively stable, with no significant storms reported in the Triangle area. However, the calm seas did little to quell the unease that surrounded the ship's safety. The last known communication from the Marine Sulphur Queen came just a day after it set sail. After that, silence. The disappearance sparked one of the largest search and rescue operations in the history of the Coast Guard. Aircraft and ships scoured over 100,000 square miles of ocean, a search area larger than the state of New Mexico. Despite these extensive efforts, only a few sparse pieces of debris were ever found. No trace of the crew or the bulk of the ship was ever located. Investigations into the disappearance raised more questions than answers. Some speculated that the ship's cargo of molten sulfur might have played a role, potentially compromising the vessel's structural integrity or contributing to a catastrophic event on board. Others pointed to the infamous reputation of the Bermuda Triangle itself, suggesting that some unknown force within the region had claimed the Marine Sulphur Queen as yet another victim. As the years have passed, the fate of the SS Marine Sulphur Queen remains one of the sea's most haunting tales, swallowed by a region shrouded in mystery and speculation. The Bermuda Triangle's enigma had grown even more profound. Over the years, many theories have sought to explain these disappearances. Let's delve into some of the most talked about theories surrounding the enigmatic Bermuda Triangle. One popular explanation points to magnetic anomalies. It's said that compasses in this region sometimes behave erratically, not pointing towards the magnetic north. This phenomenon could potentially confuse navigators, leading to disorientation and subsequent disappearances. However, magnetic variations are quite common around the world, and there's no definitive evidence that they are more pronounced in the Bermuda Triangle than in other heavily traveled areas of the ocean. Another intriguing theory involves methane hydrates. Researchers speculate that massive eruptions of methane gas from the ocean floor could suddenly reduce the density of water. This in turn might cause ships to sink almost instantaneously. Experiments in laboratories have shown that large bubbles can indeed sink scale models of ships. However, there has been no direct evidence linking such eruptions to the actual incidents in the Bermuda Triangle. And then, there are the theories that stretch the boundaries of conventional thinking. Alien abductions. Some proponents of this idea suggest that extraterrestrial beings use this area as a portal for their spacecraft, leading to the mysterious vanishings. While it makes for compelling science fiction, this theory lacks any substantial proof and is generally dismissed by the scientific community. Speaking of the scientific community, it's worth noting their general skepticism towards the more sensational explanations. Many researchers argue that the number of incidents in the Bermuda Triangle is not significantly greater, proportionally speaking, than in any other part of the world's oceans. They suggest that human error, violent weather, and other natural phenomena could explain many of the disappearances. While these theories offer intriguing possibilities, none have been proven conclusively. In the present day, the Bermuda Triangle continues to be a source of intrigue and speculation. The allure of this mysterious stretch of ocean, bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, hasn't waned over the years. Even with advances in technology and navigation, the triangle still holds its grip on the popular imagination. Stories of ships and planes vanishing without a trace continue to emerge, stirring the curiosity of thrill-seekers and scientists alike. In recent years, there have been reports of small crafts and aircrafts disappearing as they traverse this infamous region. These incidents serve as modern chapters in the long saga of the Bermuda Triangle, renewing interest and spawning countless theories. Researchers and adventurers equipped with sophisticated technology dive into the depths of the Atlantic, hoping to uncover clues or perhaps one day solve the mystery. The fascination with the Bermuda Triangle isn't confined to just those who seek to understand or explore it. It permeates pop culture, influencing everything from novels and documentaries to blockbuster films and television series. Each portrayal adds a layer to the triangle's mystique, sometimes focusing on supernatural elements, while other times highlighting natural scientific explanations like methane gas eruptions or rogue waves. Moreover, the Bermuda Triangle has become a metaphor for unexplainable or bizarre occurrences. It's a term that captures the human fascination with the unknown and the uncharted. This region embodies the very essence of mystery, feeding into our collective love for stories that defy simple explanation. Tourism in the areas surrounding the triangle has also seen a unique impact. Curious visitors flock to these locales, eager to learn more about the history and legends. Local economies benefit from this intrigue, offering tours, themed attractions, and educational exhibits that delve into the lore of the Bermuda Triangle. Despite all the research and rational explanations proposed over the years, the Bermuda Triangle continues to be shrouded in mystery. Each new disappearance, each unexplained event adds fuel to the fire of speculation and myth. The Bermuda Triangle remains one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries, keeping us all wondering what really happens in this enigmatic region.